What's up, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at Shady Brooke. Shady Brooke is the new area east of Moultrie Creek that they are building out. It's also east of Middleton, kind of southwest of Water's Edge, which they haven't really started on. In that Bar Boulevard and Marsh Bend Trail cross area where those two roads cross. There is quite a bit of construction going on through this area. This is right off of Marsh Bend Trail, kind of to the east of, or to the west of that, I guess. And south of Bar Boulevard. We're headed toward Bar Boulevard right now. And you can see all the construction that's going on in this area. Quite a bit more than last time I was out here, I believe. That is Bar Boulevard right there. Running kind of northeast to southwest, or southwest to northeast, however you want to cut the pie. And a lot of these houses have just been put up lately. Last time I was out, quite a few of these weren't together. We're also going to take a look at the Saluki Recreation Center, as well as the Shady Brooke Recreation and Postal Area, which is coming up later. Again, you can see how vast this area is. It goes all the way to Bexley Trail, which runs up through Eastport, right to that Southern Oaks Bridge, and over Southern Oaks Bridge into Sawgrass Grove, which goes over the turnpike and all that kind of stuff. A lot of golfing in this area. You have the Shallow Creek Championship Golf Club, and that's on the south side. And then in Eastport itself, you have the driving range, teaching academy, there's an executive course there. The Woodlands Championship Golf Club is going to be up there. Laurel Oak Executive Course, and you're going to have the Meadowview Championship Golf Club also. So a lot of golf going in these areas. You can see putting the clay, I'm going to assume it's clay, down because it's reddish. And it kind of looks like they're putting a water area in there. So I'm interested to see how that turns out, or what that's going to look like. Maybe that's the area where they're building the resort. I know they're supposed to be building a water resort in this area, or in the villages, and that was mentioned like a while back by one of those companies, but I haven't seen anything on that yet. This is the Shallow Creek Championship Golf Club right here, or golf course. The club is up here on the left. And with that, you also have Boosters Bar and Grill, which we'll take a closer up shot of later. This is the next area they're building out. They are building out Well Point as well. Moultrie Creek seems pretty much done. We'll take a flyover of that as well. Moultrie Creek is all built out and does look quite a bit different here. This is that Shallow Creek Championship Golf Club. Right on the water. A lot of water in this area as well. The waterways that kind of outline the neighborhoods and the villages. We took a look at Middleton the other day. You can see Middleton from this area. You can actually see Middleton in the background there. You can see the Villages Charter High School. And it's right across this water on that top right from the golf course here and Moultrie Creek. So you'll be able to hear the games on Friday nights, the football games when they're playing in the villages, which I think would be kind of exciting. Gives you that small town atmosphere. They're going to be doing pep rallies on the square and right across from the school. That'll be fun. You'll get to hear the band. The golf course is looking good. A lot more grown in here. And there's a lot of trails. This golf course is built around a preserve. They said it's 33 acres, which is a circular area here with the trees. I would assume they include the water in that. And this is Boosters. Boosters Bar and Grill. This is your 19th hole. So after you get done golfing, you can finish up, have a few drinks, cocktails or whatnot. Maybe a burger or a hot dog on a cool summer day. But there is Boosters right there. You can see it, and that's looking like it's coming along as well. I'm sure that'll be opening up pretty soon. They did talk about Saluki Recreation Center, saying they plan to open that soon, and then that Shady Brooke Rec and Mail Center will open up not too long after that. This is that Moultrie Creek area. I've done several videos on this when it was getting built up. You can see it's pretty much done now. Probably some small things going in and finishing touches. It's a beautiful area. And once this area up in the top of the screen, once all of Eastport is built out, it's going to be a great area. It's just waiting for that to happen. And I know it seems like it's taking them forever. It really isn't. Eastport is named after a place in Michigan, along with Central Lake. Central Lake is that lake that's right in that downtown Eastport area. And that's where they took inspiration from for naming this whole Eastport area, which, I mean, in all honesty, they get the majority of the names for the developments from Michigan, and then all the street names are from their sales agents. So this one here to the right is the Shady Brooke Recreation and Mail Center. It's got your neighborhood pool. It does have a little covered canopy area for cooking out and things like that. You also have bocce ball, shuffleboard, corn toss. And then across the street and opposite corner is the Saluki Recreation Center, which I had been calling Salukis. My apologies. I got corrected like 50 times in the comments, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. Again, bocce ball, shuffleboard. You have tennis courts, pickleball courts, corn toss. And then that recreation center, the theme is dogs, because the villagers all love dogs. There's so many dogs in the villages. It's like the kids of the villages. A lot of water, like I talked about. You can see some of these areas, and then you have some of these still water areas in here. That's where all the mosquitoes ferment and grow. If I were to give you one piece of advice, it would be to come look at these properties at night when the sun is going down, if you're going to be outside around that time, just to see if you can tolerate the mosquitoes or not in that area. If there's standing water, there is definitely mosquitoes. They do spray. I mean, I don't really think you have to worry about alligators, not unless you're just letting your dog run wild. But typically there's not many of those problems, and they relocate them after they get to a certain size anyway. It's like that video on the internet. If you touch the water and it's wet, there's probably gators in it. So, and if there isn't now, there will be eventually. This area is just massive. I mean, if you take a look at this here, Coleman Federal Prison's in the top left. Eastport downtown area is going to be in the top right. And this is all that new construction that's going on. Middleton will be built out. They're talking 2025 for these areas, and Eastport to be fully completed by the end of 2025. So we'll see how that happens. Let me know what you'd like to see in the comments. Make sure you give me a like, subscribe. 70% of you are just watching the videos and not subscribed, so that would really help me out, you know? Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.